Hello, beautiful people. These are all my thoughts and opinions. Please do your own research and let's be responsible with the comments, okay? I am furious. Yes, I am furious. I am sick and tired of people and I'm going to say their names, okay, guys? Meghan Markle and people like Michelle Obama, who, I mean, they both had platforms. Thanks, they both are using platforms given to them because of their husbands. Meghan Markle fought 36 years of her life to get a little platform and a little shitty thing called a TIG. Michelle Obama would not have any platform were it not for the fact that these racist, according to her racist U.S. nation, elected her husband, whose name is Barack Obama, twice. And I know that people say a name doesn't mean anything, but let's go back to the psyche of 9/11, where the name implies a lot. I believe he wasn't even born in the United States. And with a name like that, you would think people would be put off after 9/11. You know, he was elected twice, but this racist nation given platform, and now he's able to make millions of dollars living an ultra privileged life thanks to this so-called racist nation. Because let's face it, the only reason why they're making so much money, why they're so sought after, is because he was elected twice by this racist nation. Why are they so hell-bent in nation bashing? Why can't they be patriotic and be thankful for what they have? Meghan Markle claims that first she loved the UK when she was trying to weasel her way into a rich husband. When she managed to get her hands on the prince and knew that she was going to get engaged and married to him, and when she got engaged, she immediately contacted her PR back in the United States, whom she now claims is a racist nation as well. Please, it is quite upsetting to me when I see people saying, oh, she didn't understand. She didn't care. Remember the example I gave you of people who are intent of going to a restaurant with the intention to commit fraud, to eat and not pay because they have no money? It's the same with Meghan Markle. No matter what people had done, she never intended to stay in the royal family. Her intentions were to, now I'm engaged to this asshole, and I'm sorry because I'm upset. Now, all I'm going to do, she immediately engaged and started everything. I mean, it wasn't even engaged. She continued, increased her engagement with the U.S. and how to market and everything, because she was never intending on staying in the U.S., in the U.K. ever. So no matter what people, it would be like saying, oh, he intended on paying. I had the guy who walks into the restaurant knowing that he's not going to pay. He goes into this 5-star restaurant and says, if he knows he's not going to pay, he's never going to pay. His intention is how to get the hell out of the restaurant without paying. So he's going to blame the restaurant, accuse the restaurant of even the most ludicrous things because his intention was never to stay. It's the same thing with Meghan Markle. So she's bashing the UK, not only the UK, the entire Commonwealth. She was given a position within the Commonwealth, the most diverse organization on earth, the purpose of this organization is to create inclusivity, embrace diversity. They spat on it because they were never intending on staying there. So there's no need for her to understand. She knew what the rules were. She didn't care. And Harry enabled her. Because he is angry, he's not the heir to the throne. That's all there is to it. Petty envy. Petty envy. Now, Bookworm did a very good video about the royals and what should we do about it. Royals should not be allowed to use their titles for their own personal financial gain. It's really not that difficult to gather. If you're going to go out in the world, get a career. In Japan, the princesses or the sisters of the heir to the throne, they're princesses and they lead a royal life, but they are forced to study or encouraged to study because once they get married, they're out in the real world without any titles. They lose the titles. Maybe that's an option, that only direct heirs to the throne get a title. Until then, they don't have a title. For example, I know that sounds horrible, but Prince George, maybe he should be the only one with the title. And if he decides to that he doesn't want anything for that, then, the next child is asked if they want to be heir to the throne. And if that's the case, then they get a title, but they should not be allowed to profit. Michael Kent, I have a lady C saying, oh, it's okay, perfectly okay. Yeah, it would have been okay. Of course it's okay for him to have his business, but for him to say that he can get the royal seal of approval, that is wrong. That is wrong, because that is not right. If he's giving advice on his own things, on what he's doing, that is not right, because then he's trading in his royal connections, and that is not right. How can he guarantee that a business is going to have the royal seal of approval? Please fact check me if I'm wrong. So going back to Michelle and Michelle Obama and Meghan Markle, why are people listening to these two idiots? Michelle Obama was married to the President of the United States, and that's why she has a platform, which she is abusing to promote hatred. The same thing for this other idiot, Meghan Markle. Oprah Winfrey, she's sitting the first black billionaire in this racist country, and is bashing the very same people who made her rich, which are the white people. That's it. I have a cousin of mine. I think I told you about this. Not a cousin, a friend of mine. Sorry. I was thinking, not a cousin. I have so many. I have this friend of mine who, during the BLM demonstrations in LA, they trashed his little store. And while he was defending his I think I told you this story, they cracked his ribs. He lost these teeth here. I think 3 or 4 teeth, and they cracked his jaw. He's still paying the bills. The government is not stepping in to help him with that. Yet nobody's holding them accountable. So now we have 3 crazy old women, because they're, middle age, but, talking about racism. Michelle Obama's daughters I think that both are in the 2 of the most Ivy League universities there are, smoking their way through. One of them, I think, is dating a UK guy. So Meghan leaves the UK, and the only thing that she can do, just like a person who's intent on not paying for their meal at a restaurant, is trash the restaurant on their way out. And that's what she did with the UK, lying and slandering. This is why they have to be held accountable. And for the royals, they should not be using their titles, nor claiming that to give access to other connections. They should learn a freaking trade and work. One thing I have respect for is Eugenie and Beatrice, at least as far as we know, because this is the state of things. They are not using their royal titles for their jobs. They're Eugenie York and Beatrice York, and they only use their titles for charitable organizations. That's the way it should be. This Michael Kent guy, he shouldn't be using his royal titles. I'm a royal. I can get you the royal seal of approval. I can get you into my... That should not be allowed. If he's a translator, go work for the UN. Be an interpreter there. Earn your living like that. Now, they say that he lives in Kensington Palace. He was allowed to live there. But he cannot be using that because it implies something, that he is royally connected. Maybe they should be allowed to leave the house, and they shouldn't rent any properties in the Crown State. Maybe they should get, an apartment elsewhere, because it lends itself to confusion. My idea of the trim royalty, unfortunately, Prince Charles, because I do not like him. I despise him. And Camilla. Then Prince William and the beautiful, gorgeous Duchess of Cambridge. And then George. And if George doesn't want to be king, because I think they should be asked, do you want this responsibility at a certain age? I think that when they reach 16, they should be asked, do you want this responsibility? If you don't, then your sister will take it. That'd be fun to have Queen Charlotte. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, but that's the way it should be. But they shouldn't be given titles. The title should only be given if they're going to be working within the royal family. Harry and Meghan, Harry should lose his titles, period. I'm fed up with people trying to defend them, saying that they're oh, lovely, that they're being discriminated. No, they're taking the abuse of the royal titles to an extreme, to the point that we are entitled to abuse it. And that's enough. Now, I did get a few emails saying, why do you defend this family so much? It's not that I am defending the family at all. But let's not forget that this family, the monarch, is our head of state. She represents us. I want the people who represent me to be above, to have above me, to have higher standards, to be honest, to be decent, to be credible, especially since they're getting a lot of privileges. And Canada does pay a little bit of taxes. The Queen owns, or the monarch of the United Kingdom owns all the parks and states like that. They do get some money. I mean, so it's not as much as defending this family is fighting to have our representatives be decent, which it shouldn't be that much because they get so many privileges. So I don't know if it makes any sense. To me, if it were up to me, and I love Prince William and his wife, but if it were up to me, when the Queen dies, I would wish there were options of other families we can vote in, to replace the Windsors. It's just too rotten. It's too rotten. We have Prince Andrew still on that website. Harry and Meghan, why are they still on that website? They no longer work for the royal family. They no longer represent us in the Commonwealth. Yet they're still there. And this is why they continue trading on everything. I'm sorry I'm ranting a little bit, but do you get what I'm saying? We have Michelle Obama, Meghan Markle, Oprah Winfrey, 3 black ladies. Now Meghan, I don't think Meghan is doing that well financially, but she's in the league that now she has a platform. It was so funny that the Vax Live didn't get that very many people. And they look like idiots anyways. But it's time, show patriotism. Encourage people to be united, not angry. Now Meghan, oh my God, please. Now COVID is racist because COVID affected the black people the most. How is that possible? That a virus is racist? Can somebody please tell me that? Because a virus is not racist. It has affected everybody. It has affected the white community, the Latin community, Asian community. It has affected everybody. Everybody equally. So I'm sick and tired of people just blabbing and blabbing and blabbing on, especially these 3 women. They should shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm angry, but they should just shut up. Shut up, count their blessings. And one thing that I did like in the Queen's, did you see the Queen, by the way? I'm sorry, this is just a quick one. The Queen was amazing. I love the way she looked. I thought she looked stunning. I know she's worn that before, but that color really does, she really does look beautiful. I really liked her. But anyways, in the opening of Parliament, she said that they're going to abolish cancel culture. Spot on. Spot on. Well done, Her Majesty. I love her. Anyways, but with these 3 idiots, what do you guys think? Am I off the par? Please leave your comments below, and please click like, subscribe, and share. You're not doing that, guys. It's free to do that. Anyways, have a good day, guys. I'm sorry about my rantings, but it just makes me angry. Oprah has known racism, but these people helped her be a billionaire. Michelle Obama has a nation who elected her husband twice in spite of his name. He wasn't even called LeBron or Jamil. Something even more American. It was Barack Obama. And people, in spite of what that name represented due to 9/11, elected him twice. And Meghan, who's an idiot and has had a privileged lifestyle, because from her upbringing, she had privileged life. She's not even black. She has black heritage, but she's not a woman of color. She has some black heritage and is a white person. That's it. That's where it ends. She has never experienced any form of what's it called? Discrimination because of her heritage. She doesn't even look black. She's not black. And if she didn't get jobs in Hollywood, join the ranks. There are millions, thousands of people who don't get jobs because they don't have talent. And she's one of those people. She had a career. She had not a career. She had a degree she could have put to good use from one of the most expensive universities. Instead, she went yachting and actressing because she loves the attention. You know, so anyways, I'm sorry I'm ranting a little bit, but I'm just upset. So what do you guys think? Am I off the part? And do subscribe and do like. Bye bye, guys.